Hi, this is Ree Morgan for T3.com, and the date is June the 19th, and it is the release date of the Apple iPhone 3GS. We're here outside the Regent store in London, and we're going to go along the queue and see what it would take to tempt people out of the queue. What if we gave you a HTC Magic, which is the latest Android phone? Would you be tempted out of the queue with this? Have a play with it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so because it's not got as big a screen. It doesn't have, I don't think it's got anything like the application range I would like.
What about the Nokia N97 that's coming out today? What if we gave you that? What would you say to that?
Well, I just go with the statistics, and the statistics say that for broadband use and the development, you know, and flexibility on the net, there's nothing to beat the iPhone.
The Palm Pre.
You got to learn some daft language, haven't you?
I've been living with this for about the past year and a half, so I thought I deserved a treat.
I've always liked the iPhone, never actually bought one, and it now appears that now is the time, and the queue's going, so I'm going to...
Oh, God, again! Hi, Paul, how are you? You're outside the Nokia store. Why did you decide to go for Nokia, not Apple?
O2's upgrade policy this year basically meant that we couldn't upgrade until our 18-month contract was completely expired. So not wanting to pay the full £500 for an iPhone outright, I decided to go for the N97 instead. Since the N95, Nokia haven't really brought out a big phone, whereas the N97's the next flagship model. So maybe the 5 megapixel camera, GPS, the QWERTY keyboard, touchscreen, all the main features really, so really looking forward to it.
Hi, so you are the first person, Richard, to get an iPhone 3GS. How does it feel?
Speechless.
Speechless. You sound speechless. So what was it that made you get the iPhone 3GS?
The speed, the increase in the processor, the memory. But the Nike Plus thing was a big thing for me because I'm a big runner.
And is this your first iPhone?
It's my third.
Your third one?
Yeah.
So have you got a contract, or have you
I bought the pay-as-you-go one, but I'm going to take my contract out of my old one and put it in the new one. We did it in the store.
So you've got 3 iPhones?
Well, I flogged my first one and I flogged my second one as well.
Okay, you could be a tough one to convince, okay? But I'm going to try and see if I could give you something and you would give me that phone. A HTC Magic. So it's the one with the Android?
No.
No, the N97.
Nah, it's ugly.
No?
Yeah.
What don't you like about it?
The software. It's boring.
What if I gave you the Palm Pre?
When pigs fly.
Good answer.
Well, I'm on contract now, so I had to pay the full £540.
Ouch.
To get the new one because of the upgrade fees. It's sort of, I can see where Google are going with their phones, but no, it's...
What if I gave you a Nokia N97?
No way. I fell out with Nokia a long time ago. Palm Pre.
Yeah, you know, you saw it. It's the US version.
Yeah.
What if we said we would give you that when it comes out in the UK with a free contract if you'd give us your iPhone 3GS?
It's a long time without an iPhone 3GS.
So we've been up from the crack of dawn and we heard there was free coffee at the O2 store, and they didn't lie, they did give us a free coffee. And also we've come down here to see if the fans of the iPhone are a little less loyal.
I got here at 6:30 this morning.
So is this your first iPhone?
No, I had a 3G and actually a first gen as well, but I just wanted to get the new one, so it looked really fast and really cool. So
and was it quite easy to upgrade?
it was, yeah, really smooth actually. Yeah. Credit to O2, they did it about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, so they're really smooth. It was good.
And what made you get the iPhone 3GS? What tipped the balance?
I think just the new speed of it, more storage, the compass for Google Maps would be really good. I'm hoping to get TomTom on there as well, so it'd be nice to have a TomTom as well as a phone. So,
if we told you we could give you a HTC Magic with a contract, there it is, would you part with the iPhone 3GS?
I wouldn't, I'm afraid. No.
No? Any reason?
I'm an Apple boy through and through, so I've used the iPhone since it came out. It's nothing else like it really out there in terms of interface and usability. It's just the best thing out there.
Okay, fine. What about if I gave you the Palm
Pre?
The Palm Pre with a contract when it comes out in the UK.
Okay. I've not seen it before. Again, I don't really need the QWERTY keyboard. I get on really well with the iPhone keyboards. The screen looks a bit smaller to me. It's a nice design. But again, I think I'd still stick with the iPhone.
So you're a true iPhone fan and we can't tempt you away. What would it take to tempt you away if we had anything? No, anything in the world, what would you part with your iPhone for?
I can't think of anything at the moment. I really can't think of anything, I'm afraid.
Any sum of money?
Some of money, maybe, but then I'd probably go and buy a new one, so, you know, it's...
We've tried to tempt them away with the HTC Magic, the Palm Pre and the Nokia N97, but according to these guys, the iPhone remains the must-have phone.